What it do to everybody on here? So welcome to another ASMR episode. I know my fans go post this on YouTube. I want to say they don't post, my videos, or they don't post it like my stories on YouTube for the views. They post it, so everybody can just hear it. So if it's not getting millions of people listening to it, just know I'm not really a YouTuber. My fans is posting the stories on there, so whoever wants to listen to it, they can. If they feel like it, no rush. Do what you gotta do. But anyway, let's do this. I think I know where I kind of want to start the episode off. So I was thinking, I was with what was I with? I think I was with Miley Cyrus. Yeah, I was with Miley Cyrus, and I was like, no, I wasn't with Miley Cyrus. I was with She-Hulk, and She-Hulk is the green alien girl that I got pregnant, and she's having my baby, so she's kind of like living, in my universe instead of her own planet. I think that's pretty cool. So I was talking to the nurses, they were checking her out. I'm like, so how's the pregnancy going? So they're like, actually, it's going pretty good. I mean, the babies are in there. They in their little pouches in her stomach, and they're fine, They look, I mean, they look like your sperm, and I can't wait to see how they look when it comes out. Now, granted, we got 9 whole months before the babies come, but yeah, she's definitely pregnant. So I know that something like this could be kind of weird, but and it could be a lot dangerous because getting a different species pregnant that's not the same species, it could kind of jeopardize things. But I think y'all good, y'all in the clear, and I mean the pregnancy is going good. I could say that yeah, it's going good, but she do needs to start eating like regular food. She can't eat the food that's on her planet, so you gotta start feeding her like burgers, pizza, stuff like that. I know she don't like eating, you know but she has to eat. She has been saying she is hungry, but she's afraid to eat. So I think you might want to talk to her about eating some real food. So I'm like, yeah, yes, like she needs to feed the babies. That's the only way the babies are gonna grow in her stomach. If she has to feed them. Now she's talking about her body can produce food on its own, and maybe that's true. Maybe her body can produce food. I'm not an alien. I don't know how that stuff works. So maybe she might be onto something. Maybe her body can produce food on its own. I'm not her, so I can't really tell you if that's true or not. But still, I think as a nurse, well, I'm your nurse, but I think that you should definitely start feeding her some food and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I think that would work out good. She's like, okay. So I'm like, what's your name? She's like, you don't know your own nurse name? You call me Vanessa? Oh, I'm the one that's married with like 3 kids. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, you're really pretty. She's like, oh, oh me? I'm like, yeah, you're really pretty. She's like, oh, okay. So I was like, so, I was wondering if we could hang out, like go out on a date. She's like, like a real date. I'm like, yeah, like a real date. So she's like, okay, well, here's my number. I mean, are you sure? I'm like, what? Yeah. She's like, okay. So I'm like grabbing her from, grabbing her thighs or whatever. Now this nurse that works for me, she checked out a lot of girls I got pregnant. Like she always do like the main hookup and stuff, but I never really like looked at her, like her body wise. And once I really got a chance to really, really stare at her, I was like, she is really pretty and stuff. And a lot of my nurse actresses. They are really beautiful. So she's looking back at me. I'm like, look, I know you're married, but I'm thinking about I want to have sex with you. She's like, right now. I'm like, yeah. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, man, I know you're married. She's like, I'm married, but I'm not happily married. He don't even pay me no attention anymore. I'm like, well, that's not good. I mean, I mean, if I got you pregnant, I'll pay you attention. She's like, you got a lot of girlfriends, all these famous girls you having sex with. I'm like, yeah, true, but I can still have another girl. I mean, what if I make you a girlfriend or one of my girlfriends? It's just like, I mean, what about me being your personal nurse? Would I still have the job? I'm like, well, yeah, of course. So I ended up beating it up from the back. I'm like fucking her brains out in the office, where she got the equipment hooked up. I'm beating it up or whatever. And I was like, say you wanna have my baby? He's like, I wanna have your baby, David. I'm like, seriously, I wanna have your baby. So I'm beating it up or whatever. And it was really good. Then she started talking really dirty. She was like, say you fucking your nurse. Say you about to pussy your nurse pussy. So I was beating it up. And yeah, it was good as shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. We had sex like 5 times in there back to back. I do remember her husband was like blowing up her phone a lot, and she wasn't really answering the phone. I mean, I was fucking her brains out a lot. She couldn't get to the phone. It was literally impossible for her to pick that phone up. But yeah, I was beating it up a lot. And I remember going there. I told the nurse that I was having sex with that works for me. I told her to wait in the office and don't pick the phone up because I'm coming back in there to beat it up. And she was like, okay. So I told She-Hulk, I'm like, look, you gotta start eating like real food and stuff. She's like, you eat like pizza and hamburgers and stuff. I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, but that stuff is not good for you. Like, only if those people know that eating cheeseburgers and fries and stuff like that, all of that stuff is not good for you. That is what kills you. That's what, like, makes you die. You might not die right away, but that is what makes your body have health, complications, bad health, high blood pressure. She was like high blood pressure, all that stuff, high cholesterol, all of that comes from eating, cheeseburgers and fries, even sweets. All of that stuff comes from eating all that stuff. I mean, but if I have to eat it, I guess I will eat it. I mean, I'm only gonna be doing it to feed the babies. Okay, I'll start eating real food. So, I had sex with She-Hulk, and like I said, that's the great alien girl. And I told her that we are gonna start going out on real dates. I mean, the people, like the public, is gonna have to see her. They might not be used to seeing a real green alien girl that's not like painted green, like that's her real skin. So I know a lot of people gonna be kind of freaked out behind it, but who cares? So I went back in the office room with the nurse, and she was like, David, I mean, are you sure about this? I'm like, yeah. It's like, but what if I, end up pregnant? You're not exactly using a condom when you're beating it up. I'm like, am I beating it up? It's like, yeah, you are. You're like really up in there, and you're not pulling out when you come. So I'm just like wondering, like, what happens if I get pregnant? Are you gonna fire me? I'm like, no, no, of course not. It's like, okay, so what am I just your nurse that you bust your nut in every time you horny? I'm like, no, no. I mean, I asked you in the beginning, would you be my girlfriend? She's like, are you serious about that? I'm like, yeah, I was serious about you being my girl. She's like, I mean, you said you wasn't really happily married. She's like, I am not happily married. Okay, I'll be your girl. I'm like, you will? She's like, yeah, I'll be your girl. Okay, so we had sex again. stop blowing my phone up, honey. I'm like, yeah, you remember you work for me? She's like, I know, baby, I know. So she's like, oh, I'm gonna, like, do you want me to stay like this, like half naked? I'm like, yeah, am I done beating that pussy? I was like, no, I don't think so, no. So she's like, alright, I'm just gonna hurry up and answer the phone and I'll get off and then we can get back to making love. I'm like, alright, it's like, hello. So he was like, girl, I need you to bring, some groceries home tonight. She's like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it home tonight. And the kids are over my sister's house, so you don't have to worry about the kids. So he was like, I'm not asking you to bring grocery home. He was like, I'm not asking you to bring groceries home for the babies, even though they're not babies no more. They're like teenagers. I'm asking you. Oh, by the way, my personal nurse, she's like 43 years old, but she's 43, but she's really pretty and super thick, like really thick. But anyway, she was like, okay, so what am I bringing groceries home for? So he was like, for me, I'm hungry, ain't nothing in here to eat, and I'm pretty sure you're getting paid a lot of money to work for that big ass celebrity you working for. So she's like, I'm not coming home, and I don't know when I'm gonna be home. Um, he was like, you ain't been home for like the past week. So she's like, yeah, I know that, but um, like I gotta go. So she hung up the phone. She hung up the phone. She didn't really say too much to him. She was like, David, I was wondering if I could stay here permanently. I'm like, oh yeah, I thought you was already doing that because of, She-Hulk. Like, I mean, I just wanted to make sure that that was okay. I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, I hate going home to him. And now that we're kind of dating, if we are dating, I'm like, yeah, you're my girlfriend. She's like, so okay, so basically, you're dating your nurse. I'm like, yeah, it's like, okay. But I gotta say, I'm gonna be kind of like on my feelings when you bring in other girls for me to check out. It's gonna like, I don't know, I'm gonna be like feeling some type of way. I'm like, so what do you say? It's like, well, I mean, there is another nurse that works with you that's here. I mean, I can teach her how to hook up the equipment and everything. Get that way, I won't get mad or jealous. Because if I'm jealous, I might do something wrong. And I don't want to like intentionally hurt your famous girlfriends and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so if it's her doing it, the other nurse, and please don't stop fucking her because then everything would be like really messy around here if you're fucking both of your nurses. So I'm like, okay, it's like, look, like I'm a teacher. I'm gonna show her how to hook everything up, and yeah, and I can still do everything else though. I'm like, oh, yeah, that'll work. She's like, all right, so are we gonna have sex again, or So we did have sex a couple of more times. I'm not gonna lie, I beat her pussy up a lot. Her pussy was very addictive. It was really good. Um, so she told me that she was 43 years old. I didn't really ask her how old she was, but she just told me how old that she was. She was like, I'm 43. I'm almost like 50. But it's like, I don't even know if I can even get pregnant. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, my body, like, I'm 43. I don't even know if I can even have a baby anymore. Like, I already had kids, so I don't know if I can have any more. But if I can, I'll keep it. Hopefully, the pregnancy will go well. I'm like, so if I knock you up, you'll keep the babies. Like, yeah, I'll keep them, of course. But do you want me to keep the babies? I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, I always kind of wanted you to have sex with me. I'm like, you did? It's like, oh yeah, I thought about it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, you did? I was like, I actually kind of masturbated last night because I heard you having sex with that alien girl. I actually kind of saw y'all having sex, and then it kind of, I guess it turned me on in some way. Then I went to her and I masturbated. I was pretty horny. I'm like, oh yeah, girls get horny looking at stuff like that. It's like, what? And you know what? It takes a lot for me to get really horny and wet. I'm like, it is like, yeah, like I don't get wet just right away. Like, it really takes a lot for me to get really horny and bothered to the point where nurse uniform. Obviously, I'm gonna put on regular clothes and everything like that. So they won't know that I'm your nurse. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. It's like, oh, David. So if I am your girlfriend, you have to know. If your fans find out that I'm like 43 years old, they are gonna just roast the shit out of me. And I mean, I don't think I could be able to handle this social media stuff. You know, like everybody talking about me. I'm not used to that stuff. I know you are. You're a big celebrity. Of course you are. You're used to that stuff. People talking about you right now. So obviously I know you're used to it. But for me, I am not used to like people bashing me or saying negative things about me. I'm not used to that type of, it's like I'm not used to that type of atmosphere. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to it. So I guess what I'm saying is like, um, I don't want you to tell them how old I am. You know, and it's not that I'm ashamed of you. I am protecting us in a sense because they know you date older women. Of course, they know that you date older girls. Like mostly all the girls you date are older than you, except for a few of them. You know, you got some girls that's younger than you. But what I'm saying is like, you know, they know you date older girls that's in their 30s or you know, like up there. Like, you know, Miley Cyrus is like 30 something. Zendaya, what is she like 25, 26? So they know you date older girls. So it's not like that's not possible, you know, like they know that you are into older women. So they'll see me and you out on a date and they'll be like, oh, she's definitely older than him, but we don't know how old she is. I'm like, but I don't care if they know. It's like, I know maybe, but what I'm saying, if I get online and then tell them that I'm like 43 years old, you know they're gonna roast me. I'm like, whoa, you gotta get used to them talking about you because they're gonna talk about you. Even just by you dating me, they're definitely gonna talk about you. If it's no more than your age, they're gonna talk about you. Especially if they see me taking you out on a date. She like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you ain't lying about that. I might as well just tell them. Yeah, can I get on your? I'm actually I have a profile page. I can get on your website. I'm about to just tell them because they're gonna start seeing us dating anyway, like going on dates. I might as well just tell them, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, she's like, I can't believe that you're fucking your nurse. I just never thought that this would actually happen. Did you ever think you would have sex with me? I'm like, I've thought about it a few times. She's like, you did? I'm like, well, yeah. It's like, so how come you never tried to have your way with me? I never would have stopped you. Like, I definitely would have let you have sex with me. Like, definitely. I'm like, you was like, oh, hell yeah, definitely plenty of times. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, I know you see me like half naked a lot. I'm like, I did. I saw you like in your underwear and stuff in the kitchen. She's like, what was this? I'm like, that was a few weeks ago. She's like, oh, wait, didn't you see me like half naked last night? I'm like, yeah, I did. She's like, well, you know, you could have did something. I don't know why you didn't try anything. But anyway, I'm gonna get on your website and I'm gonna go live and just, you know, or should I go on my Instagram live and just tell people? Which one should I do? Your website or go on my Instagram? So I'm like, what do you think? So she decided to. So anyway, she decided to go on my website because you know to be able to reach my fans a lot more if she go on my website. So you know, she's on my website and she's like, all right, so you can call me Vanessa. I'm David's girlfriend. I'm his nurse. I'm his personal nurse. I'm the nurse that I'm the nurse that kind of like um tell David like run the DNA tests and tell David if you know the girls are having his babies or if there's somebody else's babies. I'm that nurse. I also am the nurse to check the health and everything of the girls that he dates and stuff like that. Um, but you know, so you know, me and David are starting to relationship. Now, as you know, David, he dates older girls. David is 16, and mostly all the girls he dates, it's a hell of a lot older than him. But I thought I would just tell you my age because I know a lot of y'all gonna be wondering, well, how old is Vanessa? How old is she? We know that she's one of his nurses that work with him, but how old is this girl? I'm 43 years old. I have kids. They're teenagers. But yeah, I'm 43. And yeah, me and David are dating. And I know I'm not really used to people roasting me online and saying negative things about me. Like, I don't know how this actually is gonna turn out. As far as y'all, taking this information in. Like, I don't know how is this gonna work out. Like, I don't know what y'all gonna say or how y'all gonna react to this. Um, I know some of y'all gonna take it very negative. She's like, I know some of y'all gonna take it very negative, and oh, why is she dating David? She knows how old he is. Like, that's creepy. I know what y'all gonna say. Like, I do know that much, but I do really like David. I'm not gonna say that I love him because we just started dating, but I do know that that's definitely gonna start coming out of my mouth eventually as we date more and more. And yeah. So she gets off. She didn't stay on that too long. I'm like, look, I want you all to myself. Like, you, well, I was thinking about separating from my husband anyway. I mean, I already told you I'm not going home. I'm like, it's like, no. I'm like, okay, so I want to get you pregnant. I'm just gonna come on and say, it's like, okay, well, yeah, we can do it. That's cool. I'm like, sure. It's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I already work for you. I've been working for you for like 2 years now. So yeah, I'm down with that. I'm like, you are. It's like, yep. But I just want to let you know, like, I am in my 40s, so it's not like I'm a young 20-year-old girl. So I can't get pregnant fast like one of those young girls. You know, I'm like, you probably could. My sperm is not normal. It's like, you know what? Your sperm isn't normal. You're right. You probably could get me pregnant a lot faster. Okay, but let's say if you knock me out, right, and it's twins, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more than one baby that you put in me. Um, like, am I gonna have like to still work while I'm pregnant, or I'm like, well, you could still work while you're pregnant, but like when your stomach start getting really big, then you can take a break, relax and stuff. It's like kind of like going on vacation, but I'll just be here with you. I'm like, yes, that'll work. Okay, cool. Alright. I'm like, now, can I get back in that wet ass pussy? He's like, yeah, sure. So we had sex a couple of times. I mean, a couple of more times because we had a lot of sex. And when you have a lot of sex with a girl, and then you like, for me, if I lose count of how many times I have sex with a girl, that means that we're having too much sex. So we was having, a lot of sex, and I was like, all right, I want to make this run. It's like, but I want you to come back. I'm like, I am. I'm definitely gonna be wearing that ass. I was like, okay, David, can I ask you a question, baby? I'm like, well, it's like, so why do you like older girls? I'm like, why do I like older girls? Like, yeah, why do you like older girls? Like, why are you attracted to older girls? I'm like, I don't know. It's just maybe because I didn't get the real loving from my mom, and that's probably why I like older girls. Like, that's older than me. Maybe they get that mother loving and care. It's like, I mean, that actually makes a lot of sense. I'm like, yeah, it's like, well, I love you. I mean, I know you probably don't believe me, but I do. I'm like, you do? It's like, yeah. And I can tell, like, I need to let you know something. I'm like, what? She's like, okay. She's like, alright, now you might think this is. She's like, you might think this is, a little. You might think this is weird, but, I love very, very hard. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like if I love you, thought you should know that. I'm like, okay, of course. But you're really, I'm like, you're really pretty and beautiful. It's like, yeah, well, you know, that's all guys want is just to have sex with me and just have their way with me. And then after that, they just like on to the next girl. You know, the only reason why my husband married me is because we had kids together and I was pregnant. And so that was the only reason why he was kind of forced into marrying me. Like his mom and them forced him to propose and marry me because I was, you know, pregnant. And his mother wanted, she wanted, she wanted grandbabies, so she was very happy to have a grandbaby on the way, and so she kind of forced him to marry me to kind of like make sure that I was in their life, you know, because if we got married, then his mother was definitely going to see the baby, you know, and so yeah, he was kind of forced into it, and it's not like he genuinely wanted to marry me. I don't think he did, but our marriage has definitely been a roller coaster, and you know, as long as he, you know, get his way, when he's horny, he have sex with me, and I hate having sex with him. I'm like, dude, he's like, yes, I don't even be moaning. Like when he have sex with me, I don't even be moaning. I just let him get his little nut off or whatever, and after he gets his nut off, and then I'm just like, and that's why I don't like going home. I hate going home to him. I don't like having sex with him. I don't like going home. I don't like it. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, I hate it. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, well, you can say here, of course. She's like, okay, well, where are you going? I'm like, I just gotta make a run real quick. She's like, are you coming back? I'm like, you want me to beat it up, don't you? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm definitely coming back. She's like, okay, alright. So I remember, now, I kind of called up Sabrina Carpenter. I'm like, hey, Sabrina, how's everything going? She's like, I am about to, you know, call my boyfriend up and break up with him. I mean, I know it's been, I'm like, I know that I'm beating around the bush, but I'm gonna do it. I just, I mean, you know, I don't like breaking people's hearts, you know, but I am gonna call him. I'm about to break up with him now, and I'm definitely about to do it. I'm like, you are. It's like, yeah, I'm about to break up with him. I'ma just tell him that it's just not working out because it's not. And I had to meet up with my team today, and he was there. I could have definitely did it then, but it was too much going on, so I couldn't really like tell him that it was over. So I'm definitely gonna call him and be like, look, I don't think this is gonna work anymore. Like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm like, okay, so you gonna tell him? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell him, David. I promise. I promise I am going to do it today. I'm gonna call him and I'm just gonna let him know that we just can't do this anymore. I'm like, alright, so I'm like, are you gonna tell him that I got you pregnant? He's like, you know, I should tell him about the baby, because that way he definitely not gonna want to have anything to do with me if he find out I'm pregnant. So I remember I went to go meet up with Zendaya. Now, if y'all don't know, I did a song about Zendaya, you know, and also she had sung at Coachella. And what I gotta say about that is, you know, she told me about she was going to perform and everything. She was kind of nervous because, you know, she haven't been on stage to perform in a while. But yeah, so when I went to go see her, she was like, "Hey, baby," I'm like, "Zendaya, I gotta talk to you." She's like, "Okay, but can I tell you something, baby?" I'm like, "What?" So I'm like, "Did you have fun performing?" She's like, "Did you see it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw it." She's like, "What did you think of? Well, what did you think about the performance?" I'm like, it was good. It was good." Zendaya, it's like, "Did you like it, David?" I'm like, um, yeah. I mean, I don't know who that damn artist was. I never heard of that nigga, so I don't know who he was good. She's like, oh, I didn't like it. I'm like, you did? It's like, I mean, I had fun. Don't get me wrong, I had fun. It was a great experience. I definitely had fun. I but I did not like my performance. Like I did have fun performing, but I didn't like when I looked at it. My voice was very shaky. Like it was shaky and shit. So I'm like, okay, so like, yeah, it was very shaky and stuff. And I noticed that when I was looking at the video back. But it was a good experience though. Like I did have real fun and it was good to see everybody showing me a lot of love. But as far as me like really liking the actual performance, I did not like the way I was singing. I definitely did not sound good on stage. I hated how I sounded. I'm like, okay, it's just like David, you can't tell me I didn't shut. It's like you can't tell me I ain't sound like shaky and stuff. As I was like on stage, you can't tell me. I'm like, I mean, you did sound a little shaky on stage, but I mean, everybody sound like that when they perform it. She was like, not that, not every damn body. I'm like, every artist that sings with their real voice, they they sound like that. The only way that they gonna sound good is if they lip singing and the track is playing. That's the only way. But other than that, everybody sounds like that when they perform it, and that's the truth. Cause you cannot dance and perform at the same time. It's literally impossible. You're gonna run out of breath as you dance. It's like, but I wasn't really dancing though. I'm like, yeah, true, you wasn't really actually dancing. It's like, but okay, let's not talk about that shit. So, okay, what's up, David? So I'm like, so we've been back together for a little while. I was like, yeah, baby. I'm like, so I want you to hear this song. It's about you. It's on my newest album, Sabrina Carpenter. It's like, why the fuck you name that album after her? I'm like, after who's like Sabrina Carpenter? Why'd you name it after her? So I'm like, because she's cool. She's like, no, because you probably fucked her. I'm like, okay, I did smash her a few times. She's like, did you knock her ass up? I'm like, well, yeah, she's a few weeks pregnant. She's like, wow, you just couldn't hold out, huh? I'm like, baby, listen, let's not talk about Sabrina Carpenter. She's like, okay, so let me hear the song. So I let her hear the song, and she was like, David, this is the most beautiful song I ever heard. I love it. Wait, is that Austin Mahone? Is that his beat? All I ever need. I'm like, yes. It's like, I love that song. I think that is a very beautiful song. I remember when it first came out, I really did like that song. I'm like, this, like, yeah, it was really good. That was one of his damn hits, one of his biggest hits. That was a great song. But I like this a lot better, and I can tell it's about me. Okay, David, I love it. I'm like, you do, cause I want it to be my next single. So I was like, look, I was like, look, well, will you marry me? Look, before you give me an answer, look, I would be fair. You can still marry Tom and go through with the wedding. I mean, I got two wives and stuff. I just want to be with you, Zendaya. I don't care if you got another husband. I love you, girl. I mean, like I say, you you are the only girl I think about. She's like, I am. I'm like, yeah. I love you. I have loved you before any of these other celebrity girls came into the picture. It's always been you, Zendaya. She's like, yes, David, I'll marry you. I'm like, no, I want you to be my wife right now. It's like, oh, you want to get married right now? Like, elope? I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, I didn't know you meant right now. I mean, you caught me off guard, but okay, let's do it. Let's go do something crazy. Fuck it. So she gets up. I'm like, wait, hold up, okay, yeah, beat it up. So I had sex with her, and it was so good. I mean, oh, that pussy was so good. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I just remember me and Zendaya did get married right away. Like she became my wife, and she took on my last name, Zendaya Simms, and I was happy, because I always wanted her to be my wife, and maybe I didn't see things through her eyes and everything like that. So she's like, David, so when I go through with Marian's we're still gonna be married and everything, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm definitely gonna keep this secret from my family because they're not gonna understand this shit. I'm like, of course not. But anyway, you okay with all of this? Like, of course I am, baby. Do you let's go back to the apartment, or do you want to go out? I'm like, she's like, you know what? Cause yeah, let's go out. Let's have fun. Let's hang out. So we go out on a date, and we went go kart riding. It was kind of fun going go kart riding. And Zendaya is having my baby. She is pregnant. Um, we went go kart riding. We were sitting down, just chilling in this lounge area. It was a lot of girls out there, and they seen me. They was like, "That's David Sims. He's with Zendaya." So they was like, "Yeah, they're dating." So she's like, "Yeah, and she dating Tom. She's trying to be a player." She's like, so the other girl was like, "I don't really think Zendaya trying to be a player, but let's say hi to him." So she was like, "Hey David, you're a really cute person. You do know that. Like we all love your movies and music, and we was just wondering if we can get some pictures and autographs." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So they was like, "But can you give us a minute?" So Zendaya, so where's your boyfriend at? Where's your fiance? Tom. So she's like, "Okay, are y'all gonna do this every time y'all see me?" I already explained to y'all what it was. I'm not gonna keep saying the same thing to y'all over and over again. Like, at this point, y'all trying to piss me off, and it's kind of working because I already told y'all the situation. I'm not gonna keep saying the same shit to y'all over and over again. Y'all not dumb kids. Y'all not retarded kids. Y'all know and y'all can comprehend what somebody is saying. So I think at this point, y'all just trying to piss me off and do stupid stuff because I have said it over and over again, and I'm not gonna keep saying the same shit to y'all. So Eva, accept the fact that I am dating Tom and I'm dating David. If you can't accept that, then that is your fucking problem. It's not my problem. I'm really not gonna keep explaining this shit over and over again. Every time that I go out on a date with David, and y'all gonna do the same thing with Tom. So like y'all gonna do the same thing with Tom. Oh, where's David? Oh, I thought you was dating David. Like y'all need to stop this petty ass shit. Okay? They both know the situation. I talked to Tom about it. I talked to David about it. David knows. Tom knows. Okay? And David got two wives. Why y'all? She's like, why y'all not talking about him and his two wives? They was like, well, you ain't David. David has to have a lot of wives and girlfriends. That's different. Your life cannot be like David's life. She's like, I ain't trying to be like David. But you know what? Anyway, I'm not gonna keep on explaining myself to y'all because, like I said, this is getting really fucking petty at this point. And I had a good time performing, and everybody showing me love. And now I'm out on a date with one of the men that I love, and y'all trying to like start something and make me angry. Like I don't get it. So they was like, we wasn't at no damn Coachella. We didn't go to no damn Coachella. Not everybody went to that shit. Okay? I ain't go there. None of us went the fuck there. So we didn't cheer your ass on. So you must got us confused with a different damn crowd. Cause we wasn't there. So she's like, oh, well, whatever. She's like, anyway, we was just asking a damn question. So I did end up taking pictures and autographs and stuff. Zendaya, she was in the pictures and stuff like that. But she was kind of upset because they keep coming at her and stuff like that every time we go on dates. So we get in the car. I'm like, baby's like, no, David, I'm not want you to ever think that I'm mad at you. Your fans are just jackasses. That's all it is, you know. And at this point, I know what they're doing, and it's not gonna work. We're married. I'm not gonna let them mess up our day. You know, I'm not gonna let them upset our day. You know, baby. I'm like, so you good? She's like, of course, honey. I'm not mad at you. Why would you think I'd be mad at you? Because they're your fans. So you think I'm gonna take my anger out on you? Cause your fans are jackasses. That wouldn't be fair to you. You didn't do anything wrong. It's not like you told your fans to come over and start harassing me and being mean to me. It's not like you gave them a signal and told them to come over and start fucking with me. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true. It's like, yeah, I mean, like they did that on their own, and I'm okay with that. I'm like, look, so damn. Well, now I got you in this damn truck. I want to say, I am in love with you. And I have been in love with you for a very long time. She's like, you have, David? I'm like, yeah, of course. She's like, then why the hell you blocked me on your website and blocked me from calling you? Why'd you do that? I'm like, you know why I did it? I was mad at you. You know that, baby? She's like, okay, yeah, okay, you was upset with me. I mean, I understand though, baby. But look, David, I am happy I'm your wife, but we can't tell my family, and it's not because I'm ashamed of you, it's this, my family is all about tradition and shit, so it's like, if they find out I got two husbands, they are definitely not gonna be thrilled about that shit, so it's like, I gotta keep this one a secret, and I love you so much, David, I do, but I don't want them all in our business. The minute they find out we got married, it's just gonna be too much to bear for me. Not for you, because I know you can handle it, but for me, it's gonna be too much to bear. I'm like, okay, it's like, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna be more invested in this marriage than being married to Tom. I'm like, really? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be more invested into this marriage, even though my family not gonna know about it, and they're not gonna know that we're married. I'm gonna be more invested in this marriage than than actually than actually the marriage that I got with Tom. I mean, you probably not gonna believe me. You probably gonna think that's bullshit, but it's true. Like, I'm gonna be very invested in our relationship. I'm like, I believe, you know. I mean, like, you really. I was like, I believe you. Like, you don't gotta like, you don't have to sell me on it. Like, I believe you. It's like, she's like, you do. I'm like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I believe you. She's like, good, because you ain't had no choice but to believe me. Look, David, I don't want you taking Storm Reed. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like that. I just don't want you dating her, okay? I love you, and you know, if I'm the only girl you ever think about, then you should be thinking about Storm Reed or having sex with her and stuff. I'm like, I mean, I get what you're saying. It's like, so I don't want you fucking her anymore or taking her out on dates and stuff. Like, you can date any other girl you want, fuck any other girl you want. I don't care. It's just, I don't want you dating Storm Reed. I'm like, and why is that? It's like, you know why, David? I don't like her, and she don't like me, and that's just that. She, you know what she did. I don't gotta tell you. You know what she did. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. But I mean, Story is a sweet girl. So like, yeah, she's sweet around you. She's a nice girl around you. But David, can you just do that for me? I'm like, yeah, I can, baby. He's like, okay. So I'm like having sex with Zendaya, and yeah, I'm And then like I was fucking her from the side as she was like laying on her side. I was beating it up from the side, and that was good too. And that kind of made me come like really fast. And I mean like I was beating it up because that pussy felt really good. And I remember, you know, Zendaya was like, her mom was calling her. She was like, "Hey, Zendaya, it's your mom." She's like, "Mom, I know your number. What's up? What's going on?" She's like, yeah. So we was wondering, we gotta start like finding a place for you and Tom to get married. Like, what church y'all gonna get married in?" She's like, "Mom, we gotta worry about all that now." She's like, "Yeah, you do gotta worry about all that now." She's like, "Mom, but I don't feel like it. I'm tired. The baby's making me tired." She's like, "You don't feel like it's like, Mom, I'm pregnant. I just don't feel like it right now, okay?" She's like, "You gonna have to do it. I mean, you gonna have to suck it up." I was like, "Mom, I'm about to go to sleep. The baby's making me tired." She's like, "So you gonna put all the blame on the babies?" So like you put all that blame on the babies. The babies are not making you tired. It's like, yes they are. Babies make every girl tired if they're pregnant. And I'm getting tired. And I know when I wake up I'm gonna have to feed them and stuff. "Mom, I'll talk to you later about it." She's like, "Why don't you want to talk about it right now?" It's like, I just like, "Well girl, I want to talk to you about you performing at that Coachella. You was on stage, girl. You did your thing." It's like, "Mom, I did not like that performance." She's like, "You did?" She's like, "My voice was shaky as shit. Like, I had fun on stage. It was a good experience. I really did have fun and stuff. And everybody was very supportive. But I didn't like my performance. I just didn't like the way I sound. I hated my voice on that stage." She was like, "You didn't like it?" It's like, "Mom, I hated that shit." She's like, "Why? I thought you did good. I thought you did real good." She's like, "Mom, of course you thought I did good. I'm your daughter. You're supposed to think that shit." She's like, not exactly, because if you didn't do good, I would just tell you that that was the worst performance I ever seen." So she's like, "Alright, well, Mom, if you like it, then I am so happy." She's like, "Your father liked it too. And your sister." She's like, "I know they didn't like it because I know they probably seen what I seen." She's like, "Your sisters, they did like it. They thought you did good, girl. You She's like, "First of all, you haven't been on stage, and I don't know how long it's been, a very long time since you've been on stage. And I think for you to not be on stage to perform in so many years, and finally getting back out there to perform, you did good. I think you did amazing." So she's like, "Mom, I didn't like it. I had fun on stage. I had a great time on stage, but to be truthfully honest, I did not like my performance. I did not like the way I sound, and I sounded too shaky and stuff, and I didn't like it. I did not like it. And you know that I am very hard on myself. You know that I'm very hard. I'm the biggest critic when it comes to my own singing and stuff like that. You know that I'm hard on myself, and I didn't like that damn performance. And I love the fact that I was on stage performing, and everybody was like being very, very supportive, and that part was fun. But other than that, I did not like the way I was singing. And maybe you probably liked it, and maybe Daddy liked it, and my sisters and stuff. But I ain't like it. I did not think it was good. So she was like, "Well, you have every right to think that. I mean, you was the one performing. If you feel like you didn't do good, if you feel like you didn't do the, the what, if you feel like you didn't do what you thought you was gonna do on stage, then you have every right to feel that way." It's like, "Mom, I didn't. I don't feel like I did really good." She's like, "And you have every right to feel that way." So, um, I remember she get on the phone with her mom, and like, Zendaya. She's like, "Alright, so when are you bringing the song out, baby? Cause I would love to be in the music video." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "The music video for the song. I would love to be a part of it." So she's like, "Because the song is about me, so I should be a part of it." Zendaya, of course you're gonna be a part of it. It's like, it is about me, right? I'm like, yes, and like David, we put each other through a lot of pain, obviously, and I'm sorry for all the little lies I told you about Tom and everything. You didn't deserve that, baby, and I am sorry about that. I'm like, I know you are, baby, like, but I do love you. I never stop loving you. I'm like, Zendaya, of course I know that part, which is why I never really gave up on you. He's like, but you, but you blocked me though. You blocked me from calling you and stuff. So in a way, you kind of did give up on me. I'm like, no, I did. He's like, yes, you did. You did. You kind of gave up on me. I'm like, okay, because when you told me you was getting married to Tom, it kind of hurt my feelings. Like you didn't want me no more. It's like, David, you know that I wanted you. If anything, I just wanted you to see what you have in front of you, and that's probably why I did it. Just so you can see how much I love you. Not to like push you away or anything. Of course not. I would never want to push you away. But I mean, I called you so many times. I mean, you don't know how many times I called your phone. David, I never want you out of my life. That's never gonna be a thing with me. But, of course not. But, I mean, I'm gonna go through with the wedding, but I just don't wanna, I don't know, David. There's something inside of me saying don't marry him. Not saying he's a bad person. Tom is not a bad person. He's a great person, but um, I don't know. Just something is telling me don't marry him, and I don't know. I listen to my guts most of the time, and maybe if we do get married, maybe he might show me a side of him that I never seen before. Cause you never really know someone until you marry them, and live with them, and then they start showing you how they really are, and you never really know someone, especially when you're dating them and you're not living with them. They don't have to show you how they really are because they don't live with you, so they can act a different way when they're around you, and then when they leave you, they're like this totally different person. So it's like you never know who you're really married to until you marry them, and then I guess like the real true side comes out, because when you're married to somebody and you live with them, you have no choice but to be your real self, because you're gonna be around them every single damn day. So you have no choice but to be what you really are. I'm like, yeah, I get what you say. It's like, so um, yeah, something's telling me not to do it, and I'm afraid that if I marry him, he's gonna show me something that I never seen in him before. You know, don't get me wrong, I have seen him get angry before. That is not a pretty sight. So I have definitely seen Tom get angry before. And so I'm not gonna sit there and act like I've never seen him get upset before. I have definitely seen him get upset before plenty of times. So I don't know. And that's not a pretty sight. Like when I seen him upset and stuff and mad. So that's not a really good time. So I don't know. I don't know, something's just telling me to put the wedding off for a while and prolong it as much as I can and just be engaged to him. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna be engaged to him for a very, 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 very long time until I decide I want to marry him, which I probably am not gonna end up doing. I don't know. Probably just gonna end up calling it off or whatever. I'm like, okay. It's like, but anyway, I am your wife, and I am very happy being your wife, David. You made me very happy today. I'm like, I did. It's like, yes, you did, and I love that song about me. It's so beautiful, and I love you. I'm like, I love you too, baby. You promised that you're gonna be my girl forever. It's like, well, yes, I'm always gonna be your girl forever. Yeah, of course. So, I mean, we didn't have sex, and it was a lot of sex that me and Zendaya So Sabrina Carpenter, she calls her boyfriend up. She's like, "Hello, hey, yeah, we need to talk." So he's like, "Yeah, what's going on?" So she's like, um, "I gotta talk to you about something." So he's like, "Yeah, what? Why didn't you say anything to me at the meeting? You didn't say anything. What was going on with that, Sabrina?" So she's like, the thing is that I don't really think we should be together." So he like, "What do you mean? What you need some space or something?" I mean, I give you some space. She's like, "It's not just about the space." So he like, "Then what do you actually fucking mean? Like, what do you mean it's not working out? I mean, don't tell me that you're breaking up with me. Don't tell me that." She's like, "Yeah, I am breaking up with you. That's actually what I'm trying to do. I didn't want to do it face to face. I didn't know how you was gonna react if I did it face to face. Like break up with you. I didn't know how you really was gonna take it." So he's like, "What? How the hell you think I'm taking it? I'm not taking it well. I mean, I thought we had something good here." So she like, um, I thought the same thing. So he like, "How did you think the same thing, but you're breaking up with me?" She was like, "Look, it's just not working out, and we've been arguing on and off and stuff." So he was like, "That's what couples do. Couples argue. You think every couple agrees about shit all the time? You think that happens? And in every relationship, you're gonna have arguments. That's how a relationship goes." So she's like, "Yeah, I know that part about being in a relationship, but at the same time, I don't like arguing. I don't like disagreeing all the time, and it seems like we're never really on the same page. You didn't want me to go into war. You didn't want me to do half of the stuff that I'm doing, and I'm not gonna have you control my career. I'm not gonna have you control my life because I control that shit, not you." And so he's like, "So if you really felt that way about the tour, then why'd you cancel it?" She's like, "Because I'm pregnant. Because I have a new boyfriend and I'm not feeling you. That's why I'm breaking up with you. So I won't be considered a damn cheater." So he's like, "So why don't you just say that instead of saying you need space?" She's like, "I still do need space from you, but I am in a new relationship. And yes, I'm pregnant with his babies." She's like, "Who knocked you up? Who got you pregnant?" She's like, "It's none of your business. He's famous, but it's none of your business. And that's why I canceled the tour. Look, you can, you can take it how you want to, but I can't be with you anymore. And I just hope that you understand it, even though you probably won't understand what I'm saying. But I can't do this shit no more. And I am gonna block you, like, from calling me, and I'm gonna block you on social media. So I gotta go." So she hung up the phone, and yeah, that was pretty much it. She texted me that she broke up with him, and I went to go see her. And then as soon as I went to go see her, she jumped in my arms and whatever. I'm like, "Damn, Sabrina, you must miss me beating that pussy." I was like, "Yeah, I do." I'm like, "You do?" She's like, "I actually am kind of horny, but I broke up with him, baby. I did it." I'm like, "Okay, so you did it, huh?" She's like, "Yeah, you would have been proud of me. I said everything I wanted to say to him too." I'm like, "Well, that was good. So you got everything out?" She's like, "Yep, everything out, everything I wanted to say." So yeah, me and Sabrina Carpenter made love and stuff, and I kissed all over her body, and yeah, it was some good sex. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now Sabrina Carpenter, she was gonna go on tour, but she did end up canceling it due to the fact that I knocked her ass up so quick. But when I seen her open the door, I kind of knew I was gonna get her pregnant. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat that. I'm gonna be turning her ass up." And yeah, it just so happens that she got pregnant pretty quick. But I remember, she's like, "David, I can't wait till we start filming. Now you do know that I'm pregnant, so when are we gonna start working on the movie?" I'm like, "Next week, actually, this Monday coming this Monday. I'm like, yeah. It's like, good, good, because I've been reading over the script and everything, so I think I know my character. I'm like, it's like, yeah. But what happens if my pregnancy starts showing really quick? Because, you put more than one baby in girls. So what if, like, what happens if my pregnancy, it starts showing, like, my belly and stuff? I'm like, then that means that we just gotta, gonna have to do the movie kinda quick, but not too damn quick. Still gotta take our time filming it. She's like, yeah, you're right, baby. So I did end up going back to the nurse, and she was still there, and the nurse was looking really pretty, and she had on like this short T-shirt. She was talking to the other nurse before I like walked into the door. She's like, "Girl, why you not wearing your uniform? What's going on?" She's like, "All right, girl. Like I'm gonna tell you, me and David, what kind of a thing?" So like, wait, y'all two, like he's fucking you. I thought you're married though, and thought you got kids. She's like, my kids are teenagers. She's like, yeah, but you're like 40 something, and David's like 16. How's that gonna work? She's like, we know how we are, and David really likes me, and I like him too. She's like, so what happens if he knock your old ass off? She was like, I got some other babies. So she's like, oh, okay. So you're like his what? She's like, I'm his girlfriend. Well, one of his girlfriends. You got a lot of them. So she's like, okay, I'm happy that you're dating David, but you still should be wearing your uniform. She's like, David just texted me and told me to wear something sexy. So I put this on. I mean, I know he's gonna want to have sex right away. Look, I just showed you how to hook that equipment up to like the pregnant girls and stuff. I showed you how to work that stuff. Look, can you kind of go in there with She-Hulk? It's like, okay, and do what? She's like, just monitor her pregnancy. David's about to come in. He just texted me. She's like, yeah, I could go in the room with her. So I come in and she's like at the kitchen and she's like, hey baby, is this sexy enough for you? I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good on you. So I bent her over and started beating it up or whatever. And yeah, it was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I had sex with my nurse in the kitchen, and she had on like I said, she had on a t-shirt, and you can see her, you can tell that she had panties on under it, but she didn't have no bra on though. But yeah, I was beating it up or whatever, and it was really good. Now I do remember she was telling me that one of her kids got his girlfriend, like she got a son, and like a couple of daughters, and she told me her son got a girl pregnant, and yeah, she was gonna be a grandmother. So I was like, oh yeah, you gonna be a grandmother? She's like, I mean, I think I look good to be a grandmother though. I'm like, I mean, yeah, you do look good. She's like, but I mean, that's not gonna throw you off of dating me, right? I'm like, no, no, I actually still like the fact that you're beautiful. She's like, she's like, David, so look, I just told the other nurse, like I showed her how to, she's like, I showed her how to hook that equipment up, to like the pregnant girls. I did it with She-Hulk, so she seen me do it, and then I showed her how to do it, and then I was like, okay, now you do it, and she did it, and I also showed her how to like work the equipment and everything, because I know we're gonna be having a lot of sex, and somebody's gonna be needing to check up on her. So yeah, and I already told you, when I fall in love with someone, I fall really hard. So I'm not gonna want to be checking these girls that you're fucking and stuff without catching feelings and stuff like that. And like I said, yeah, I fall pretty quick. It doesn't take long for me to like dive right in. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah. So, do you want to go in the room and have sex some more? Um, so I'm like, I mean, yeah. She's like, okay, well, yeah, let's do it. Let's have sex. Let's have sex some more. I'm like, okay. So yeah, So yeah, we did end up having a lot of sex in the room, and she was like dancing and putting on a private show for me. I was surprised because um yeah, she looked really good. She put on a nice little private show for me and everything. But her kids kept calling her phone like her children. I mean, I got daughters, but they babies, so it's not like they can call me and stuff. So after we did have sex and everything, she was like, my daughter keep calling me, one of my daughters. So she answered the phone. She's like, hello, I am busy. What is it? She's like, Mom, I need you to pick me up from a friend house. Like, I can't do that right now. I'm in the middle of work. I can't pick you up right now. I'm busy. I am working. So she was like, then how am I gonna get home? She's like, you have money, you have a job. She's like, I got fired from my job. She's like, and why did you get fired? She's like, because I got into it with one of the customers, and the customer's being a fucking asshole, and I don't care if the customer is always right, but that don't give them the right to come into a fucking damn store and be mean for no reason. And I'm not gonna be a guinea pig. Like, you're not gonna be yelling at me like I'm a fucking child. And I'm just gonna sit there and take it because I need the job. So yeah, I got into it. It was an actual girl. We, got into it, and I whipped her ass, and then they fired me right there on the spot. But it was her fault. She was the one that came in with a fucking attitude, not me. So she's like, okay, did you want the job? Did you want that job? She's like, I really could care less about the job. I'm actually about to get another one that I know for sure that I got the job. She's like, well, that's good. That's really good. I'm happy for you. But I can't pick you up right now. In the middle. She's like, all right, well, I guess I'll call a fucking Uber. It's like, yeah, you do that. I gotta go. And, why don't you call your father? She's like, I am not calling him. But, all right, Mom. So, I did end up having a lot of sex with my nurse. I'm gonna stop that episode here with me smashing on my nurse a lot. I ain't gonna lie, the nurse is very bad. She's very pretty, and yeah, she might make a really good wife. I was thinking that as I was turning her pussy up, but yeah, she looked good with her panties on, especially when I'm beating it up from the back. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop the episode right here. I'll let y'all later. I do hope